Hey folks, Landstryder here, and you're watching episode 35 in season 2 of my Nightmare series in Agrarian Skies. I'm hanging out here at the library level. First thing I wanted to show you guys in this episode, as you remember last episode I had updated to the 2.1.6 version of the Agrarian Skies pack, and that changed a lot of the way Mariculture works. So if I jump down here, I might have some fish that have finished their cycle. I do. I was trying my hand at some breeding. Apparently the fish that I had from before the before the patch, they still are working to breed with. Now, some fish eggs that I had setting in the machine when I did the upgrade, they became bugged, and these guys right here are weird. They just, when I put them in the fish breeder, they never run out of usage, and they produce vanilla fish. So just, it's not too useful. So go ahead and toss that in there, and take the dead fish from there and turn it into more fish food for future generations. So getting somewhere. I've managed to breed a goldfish. It's a hybrid goldfish minnow. So more on that in a later episode. I just wanted to point out that the I didn't have to get rid of any of my fish from that I had from before. So the other big thing I wanted to point out about Mariculture and the new update is you notice that all my extra contraption and garbage that I had to go through, that's gone. They drastically changed how the vats work and stuff. So now I can pretty much do it the way I originally wanted to do it. And if I get my book out here somewhere and look at the bookbinder and go ahead and look at the basic materials, we can see that they changed the amounts right here to make magnesium. As long as you got 3 buckets of water in there and 4 buckets of the liquid limestone stuff, you can get a manganese powder, and it'll use up 1 bucket of water. But if we mouse over it, we can see that there's an input tank, an internal input tank, an internal input tank 2, and an output. So now I don't have to worry about overfilling it with water and still being able to fit the quicklime in. And then because of the new ratios, it's going to make that a lot easier to get titanium, because titanium before was going to be a real pain to ever get a decent amount of it. So now I think I should have some limestone, because I sifted up some sand. I'm going to go ahead and load this baby up with limestone, and I can just pump that limestone in. It's going to actually something, oops, don't want to do that, don't do that. Something else I can do is I can split that stack. It'll go a little bit faster if you because it'll do both at the same time. So now it didn't get any in there, did it? No. Okay. It should be, yeah, filling up with some limestone, quick lime, that is. Now, yeah, there you go. See, it had enough to make a bit of manganese. So if I click there, I should get some manganese out of it. Maybe. No, output empty. Did it go to my inventory? Oh, I forgot. Well, you can kind of see it there. There's a item duct connected to this over to the same item duct that the ingot caster goes to. It ends up back into that interface, and it should be in my system. About M-A-G? Manganese. There it is. Or magnesium dust. They changed the name of it too. No problem. So now this is much more automated. I can throw some limestone in there, flip the switch on the back, and walk away from it. I'm done with that for now. It's going to make some magnesium dust, and then when that comes back around, I can turn this switch off, put the magnesium dust in here to process, turn this switch on, and it'll make ingots. Now there is one bit of problem I've noticed, and I haven't tried it again since the other time I tried it, but it did seem like titanium, liquid titanium, would not form ingots in this thing anymore. It will still work in the Tinker's Construct smeltery, so I want to try melting my 2 ingots together in the smeltery next time I get a bunch of them. So anyway, moving right along, I wanted to, oh yes, I want to get to, oops, one too far. And flight, yes, I have flight. So I've had this spawner room for a while, and as you can see, I've installed one of the pieces here is the mob router, and need another one over here, and I'm going to go make that by hand. And the reason I want to make that one by hand is because even though I programmed my machine to be able to auto-craft these things, because I have a future plan that's going to require a bunch of those, I wanted to make at least one of them by hand, because if we look in bragging rights and under the Mine Factory Reloaded stuff, you can see that somewhere in here, yeah, there's mob router and I believe item router, which is a component of that. Both need to be crafted at least one time by hand. So, and that's really just putting it in a crafting grid and pulling it out by hand. So instead of letting the machine do all the work, so I had to just get a little bit. Oh yeah, and while I'm standing right here in the industrial room, you can see that the bacon mushroom burger quest completed. If we look back in the quest log, we can go ahead and turn that one in, and I also completed the surf and turf one. I ended up doing that one just by hand because it just seemed quicker to me. I actually completed it in like 30 seconds once all the bread was cooked up. So we'll go ahead and claim our reward for the bacon mushroom burger. Go ahead and claim the fishing. Oh look, I get an or a fisher. Now I got 2 of them. Okay, and a bunch of reward bags to open. And 4 more lives, bringing me to a total of 72. So I got some epics and some legendaries. So that sounds like I'm all set for some disappointment. So let's see how disappointed I can be. Oh, that's not disappointing at all. That is a very nice reward. Redstone? That's useful. Yeah, that's true. It is useful. I mean, not extremely useful to me at this point, having 28k of it, but that's I'll take it. I'll take it. It's all right. And runes of sacrifice. I'll use those. That's actually not too bad. Not too. Oh, very nice. Very nice. I am excited about that. Look at that aura nodes. Yes. So now I can spawn my own wand charging area, a little spot down probably by the magic zone area-ish. That is excellent. I love that. Do not mind that one at all. Just going to hold on to those for the moment. Go ahead and take that down here to the magic area. And let me look at my quest book again. So what do I got left in there? I've got leafy greens and aged juice. So I have a plan for both of those. And I will implement them here in a second as soon as I just drop these aura nodes off where they belong. I'm not sure where I will end up putting it. Probably right behind this wall. I will make a little aura altar, or a little stand for, yeah, it'll be right over there. A little room for charging my wand up. And move all the aura nodes into it, or put down the ones that I just got, because there are some aura nodes down around bedrock and stuff that I can move. I don't want to move my special ones that I started with up here, because you know, I build little platforms out to them, and you know, those platforms wouldn't have much use if they didn't have aura nodes out there. So the plan with the farm, and actually those ritual stones are going to actually help that out quite a bit. So I need master stones, and I'm going to need a orb. Let me come down here, and I think my orbs are all in this chest over here with blood magic stuff. If I look in here and I go, I might need some more of those. I'm going to need the Magician's Blood Orb and the Apprentice Orb, I believe, to make these. So if I jump back up here, and actually it was all the way up. I had it in the crafting window here. There it is. So let's see, what is it? This? No. This. So I got one. I need 1, 2, 3, 4 more. I'm gonna go with 5, 6, 7, 8 of them. Yeah, it's a lot, but I think I'm gonna need that. So if I also look at making as many more regular ritual stones as I can, be those with this. Go ahead and grab as many of those as I can. 18, and I'm going to need 8 times 8. I'm going to need a lot more of those. So you get that set up. I'm going to need some smooth stone. I'm going to have to convert a bunch of things. So I'm going to jump down here to the blood altar. It looks like I'm ending up going to do a bunch of magic stuff for this episode. Or, well, actually, I'm going to use my hopper here to load up the entire stack of stones into the altar. Is that working? Oh, wow, okay, they changed that. Alright, well that's something else that they apparently fixed in the new blood magic version. I apparently can't use the hopper to load in a stack of stones anymore. Well, that's a bummer. I did like that feature. So I will have to load them in manually, I guess? Which means I think I'm going to come back to this at a later time is what I think that means. Because that's going to be a lot of time involved in making each one of these, because I got to wait for each one of these to turn into that. Yeah, that's a lot of time. I will work on that between episodes, I guess. But I have enough that I can show you what I'm going to be doing, so that's all I really need. So I jump back up here and toss that in there. Don't need that right now. Let's see, if I should have my ritual... Oh, don't tell me I left that down in the... I did. Well, let me go get the ritual stuff. I probably should just keep this stuff with me. Yeah, this right here and the... activation? Is the activation thing in here? The activation thing's in here, so... Okay, now I got everything I need. Let me just fly up here to the garden where I want to, and one of the things I did in preparation for this, I rerouted a couple of these cables down here to make space directly under that garden. This is the garden I'm going to do it with. So if I do this, actually I need to get one of these ritual stones. I want the master stone right there. I'll place that down. That's going to give me a good idea where I need to put the other master stones. So if I have 1, 2, master stone, 1, 2, master stone, 1, 2, master stone. I'm not going to be able to get all of these rituals going today, but I will get at least one of them working so you can see what it does, how it works, how well it works. Here we go. Now, if I set this to, where's it at? Ballad about Zephyr of a Blood River, that's new. Full Spring, Serenade of the Nether, Ritual of the Green Grove. Okay, so this works pretty similar to the way my armor does. Okay, so there it is. It's installed. So if I go ahead and get my crystal and activate it, you should be able to see real soon how much faster this particular area of crops is growing. Oops. I need my digger's bag because that's where the dirt ended up. Yeah, there it is. And put that piece of dirt back down. Apparently the other piece of dirt just ended up someplace down on the lower levels. So just grab a piece of dirt to fix in this because it does not need that. And we just, I don't know how well you're going to be able to see it with my armor working. You can see, yeah, that area is growing a little faster. Okay, also, if you have your particles on minimal, it's also harder to see. So now you can see, yeah, you can easily see that I'm getting particles as it affects those bits of lettuce there in the corner. So this garden over here is going to be my magically enhanced garden of growth, where I will magically enhance the growth of my plants. Over here I'm doing it with the industrial fertilizer and stuff. And of course whenever I walk by I'm always doing it with my armor. But I used up all the amaranth that was in it. I got more than enough amaranth for the quest, so I'm not going to worry too much about it. I'm going to leave that little thing set up just in case there's another tree I want to grow later on. I might even do oaks there because I have a lot of oaks that I need still to complete one of the hoarding quests. So we'll go ahead and put this stuff away now. I will finish up those rituals off camera later between episodes, so you don't have to watch all that. Just set up one and showed you what it did. So back to what I was started on a bit ago, and I kind of like got totally sidetracked. So we wanted to, well, I wanted to, maybe you want to too, wanted to make a mob router by hand. So what do I need? I need to tell it to make a bunch of stuff. I need a chronotyper, and I'm pretty sure I've made one of those by hand, so I don't think I need to make that one by hand, but let me check. Let me check real quick, because if I want to get this bragging rights moved along, so if I look in here, composter, weather, is even in the list, chronotyper. Mob router, block placer, block smasher, red note, auto anvil, auto ejector, liquid router, item router, lava fabricator, oil fabricator. Okay, I guess it's not even in the list, so chrono, CHR, chronotyper, can have it make one of those for me. Some plastic. Why didn't that go in? Let me go ahead and make 10 more of those. Why not? And then I need mob router, and the other thing I needed to make was an item router. I see it already has some made. So I guess I'll work on that one some other time. Machine frame, redstone reception coil, and some orange dye. Machine frame, reception coil, and some orange dye. And if it finished up the chronotyper, it did, I should be able to pull one of these out by hand, and that will progress that forward just a little bit. Where'd it go? Yep, mob router down here. Okay, excellent. So that's the final piece of the puzzle for the head chopper down here. Oh, now I realize what I tossed in my thing here earlier. One of these have flight? Yeah. There we go. Get my flight going again. And come on down here and install my mob router. Now something else I did is I thickened the floor on this thing just to make triple sure that any mobs that these guys spawn won't fall out the bottom. Don't want to waste any mobs. So these guys can go. Don't need that now. That one's already gone. And those will go away as soon as I put down my other stuff. So those are going to need my skeleton upgrades here. And I got a plan here. So if I look at nets, I should have some fire nets, reusable, pink slime things. Okay. I might need to make 2 more of these. 1, 2, and I think I put the skeleton, there they are. The other 2 skeleton ones are in here. So now if I come down here, oops, too far, and put the skeleton in this one, it'll start doing the countdown. It's going to start spawning some skeletons in a moment. That's going to be quite nasty. You know what else I didn't do first? I need to get another skeleton in a net. Is that 2 skeletons? Okay, I've got a bunch of skeletons. Okay, I'm not sure when that will stop spawning skeletons. Hopefully it'll, it might just fill up the room. They'll just keep killing each other. So, yeah, you know what I didn't do? I didn't make my sword to go in there. So maybe what I should do is, since this already has some stuff on it, I'm just going to go ahead and toss my current sword in there just to get it going. I will make a better one later with stuff. With now if I put that in there, it should, whoop, yeah, start pushing them out to here. Close that up. Now I need 2 buckets of witch water to complete my plan. And witch water, which is in a drum right now, but I have just put that down. I've got some buckets on me. Get 2 of those. Should be good. Gosh, I should have put a way to shut these guys off. Also should have, yeah. I can't even get to them on the bottom anymore. Maybe I need, my bound blade might help right about now. Yeah, I have a bound blade. Oh boy. Killing each other in there and everything. Let's start whacking them. Let's see if I can even... Come on guys, get out of here. Shoot each other up, that's right. Oh, this has got to be terrible. Oh no, I'm gonna die of hunger. Don't do that, don't do that. Oh, that would have been really crappy. Ooh, okay, so now I've taken that out of there. Let me just clear these guys out so I can work. Come on guys, get out of here. Look at all these arrows. Ooh. That would have been terrible if I'd have died of hunger. Oh. The pincushion. Oh, look at that, look at that. That's gotta be... that's pretty funny. Okay, anyway, back to work here. Back to work. I want to get this done this episode because this is like I started this 10 episodes ago. I still haven't completed it. And this needs to be left click, but I'm going to leave it on right click for now so it doesn't hit me. This one needs a skeleton spawner in it. That one's got its skeleton spawner in it, so I just have the 2 left. Now, if I put these witch water here, fills that up. Yeah, and standing in witch water is not a good idea, so unfortunately I've got to do it to get this started. So yeah, it pushes everything right in front of the autonomous activator, which is exactly what I want, so okay. Fortunately I can fly above the witch water for a moment. Oh, well, that's interesting. It does flow in there again whenever I open it up. But it's now nice and dark in here. I want to go ahead and toss that in, close that up, and get the heck out of here before it starts working, because there they go. And then in a second they should route into there and become, yeah, there it is, wither skeletons. Now, fortunately I can access this from this side and change it to left click, and it should start swinging at these guys. Is it swinging at them? Can't tell. Maybe I need to tell it to aim high. Hard to tell if it's working or not. Should be. Maybe I should have put the autonomous activator on the floor. Not sneaky. Aim low. Aim low. It's really hard for me to tell if it's working or not. I guess if I go up and see if there's any income of materials, I would know. Can I access the... Can't quite... Well, I'd have to break this off if I get and look in the vacuum hopper. Anything going in there? I don't see anything going in there. So it would seem... Okay, so I need a way to turn this off. Shoot. I think I might have me an idea about how to turn it off. Sure, I got plenty of flight. Oh, and look, there's still some spawning down here. I figured the 2 levels of, somehow they are occasionally coming through. Well, in that case there should be a... What? Oh. Stop shooting me! Gotta find the... Really? They're just popping through there like mad. Oh, and I got like a ridiculous number of them in there now. I guess what I can do to shut them off temporarily is to disable the... yeah, disable that. So disable the one that's sending them power in mob essence. Well, this did not go to plan. So I gotta get in there and start killing these guys. Of course, they're gonna start killing each other like mad too. Wow, guys, crazy, crazy amount of skeletons in there. I'm thinking the ones popping out the bottom are just because it's so full. There's nowhere for them to go, so we're just pushing them through the floor. Oh wow. Well, hopefully I get something from killing all these. Wow, and it's definitely taking a bunch of hungry. It's definitely not hitting them. Okay, well I know how to solve that. Pretty sure I know how to solve that. Oh. Well, I see the problem. It's hitting the water. Okay, well that's a very unexpected result. Let me get my sword out of there. Toss those. Plenty of black bones, bows, arrows, armor, coal. Good way to get coal, I guess. Wow, look at all that. And all these nasty effects on me right now. So, shoot. Well, that's a good question. If I put the... maybe I need to... when I was aiming high... what does that do? It doesn't do anything. It doesn't change anything, does it? If it's not going to hit if it's not going to hit me, then it's not going to hit anything. It's just going to keep breaking that water block. So what I got to do is maybe move it up to here. What if I moved it to there? And try it again. So where is my wrench? Wrench? How about this will work too? Oh, my wrench is right here. Pick that up. Did I get it? Nope, it went into the system. Oh man. Well, let's see if it really probably needs to be right where the hopper is, but I think I have another plan. Since skeletons are tall, what if I jump back up to the top up here real quick? What? Rain is... and sleep away the night and the rain and stuff. Because, well, cats, what are you guys doing down in there? You're supposed to... you're all out of place. You guys being bad. Moving around on me. Oh, this has gone probably longer than I expected for a video, but I want to get this working. So if I look for my autonomous activator, should be right, that's the slaughterhouse. Autonomous activator. And I take this back down here. Oh, it's touching the water again. And put it here. yeah, that's not going to try to connect or anything. And then I put, what did I do with my sword? Did I toss that in the, uh-oh. Gotta go find my cleaver. Oh, cleaver. Yep, there it is. It ended up going in there. It's took out 4 minutes flight. What? Oh. I do that, and I do that, and... Okay, well that's hitting me. Doesn't do nothing when I'm standing there. What if I tell it to aim low? Nothing happens though. Well, I want to test it, but I don't want to... Boy, that so if I come up here and I turn this on for just a moment. I'm thinking I'll be alright, because I think the skeletons are tall enough that they'll get hit. Oh, you look there, it's working. Smacking them. They are getting whacked. Alright! Yay! I got it done. It's working. I should start getting a bunch of skeleton skulls, and next episode I can work on some more magic, get together my wither spawning room, and start spawning some withers in, and then I'll be able to upgrade my blood altar to tier 5. So hopefully I won't have quite as much issues with the build working. I wanted to get to making a village over here, but I was going to try to do like a time-lapse thing in the mod that I want to use for that. I'm having a problem getting downloaded, so I'm going to have to push that back as well. Maybe that's going to be like 2 episodes away now. So yeah, next episode I'll probably do some more magic. I'll get around to making a wither spawning room, upgrading my altar, I hope. Now that I've got this working, seems to be working pretty well. I don't know, it's like not quite killing them as fast as it's making, so I might need to add another autonomous activator or 2 to this system. Yeah, look, they are definitely spawning faster than that single autonomous activator can kill them. Does seem to be killing them in one swing. That's good. That's real good. And I will also make a better sword for in here, one that's more specifically for killing skeletons and beheading them. And we're still getting a few spawns down here, so I might thicken that floor 1 more level just to keep it from this from happening, because I don't want to have to deal with skeletons every time I come down here to check on my fish. But so I think that's going to be about the wrapping up point for this. A little more trouble with that spawn room than I anticipated. I got to show you how to grow crops magically with blood magic without using an armor. There it is over there working away. And I will also, between episodes, I will finish those off so that that whole patch over there, except for the 8 in the middle, because this I just can't put one right under here because there's the machinery in the way. So, and maybe do a little bees in the next episode too if I can fit it all in, but definitely want to get to making the wither room and doing some magic. So I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, like, comment, subscribe. If you didn't, tell me what I did wrong. Maybe I can fix it next time. And I will catch you later.